Okay, when you went to prison, did you go to trial or did you take a plea?
I went to trial.
Okay, so you lost. Going to prison, did you think your life was over with when you got all that time?
Yeah, because you may not remember it. I had come in from Chicago on the run from Mayor Daley and got caught in a bank robbery. Yeah, my brother-in-law got killed. My rap partner got shot. And my other brother-in-law, we all got arrested, but one of my brother-in-law got killed. And one of my rap partners got shot, Otha Riles. So we went, that's where we, in Kalamazoo. And we went there from there.
Have you ever, like during your bid, have you ever thought about committing suicide during that bid?
No. I ain't never thought about doing nothing to me but living.
Right.
I was struggling too hard to survive. There's more time I'm trying to die.
Exactly. So I know you had a lot of pressure on you when not.
Yeah, the pressure was on me, and the pressure was for me to live. The pressure was for me to win, not let them win. See? So I had to maneuver and utilize what I had going for me in order to put me in a position to survive. It was tough. It was hard. I went through some cold stuff. You know what I mean? But at the same token, I can say today, I won.
You did, yeah.
See? I went in a man, I came out of man. And I did it my way. See? Not according to them, I did it my way. See? But again, I go back to say, brothers put me in a position to be able to do just that. Their dedication and loyalty to the movement put me in a position that I could have went to the sky was the limit.
Yeah.
That's just how it was. The sky was the limit.
Were you, when you first went in, were you real scared or nervous?
No. I had no time to be scared or nervous. I done been in Lawton, Virginia. I come out the Fed joint.
Oh, okay.
I've been on the chain gang.
Oh, so you already know. All right.
Yeah.
When did you kind of leave behind the peace stone thing, or was it still incorporated, or what?
Well, they there, but they ain't moving like they was moving at that point in time.
Did y'all say Salama Jaway pendant back then too?
See, did what?
Did y'all say Salama Jaway pendant back then to each other like it's a greeting in stones?
No.
Okay, it's a little bit different. Okay, you up here, you in Michigan in prison. Did anybody try to recruit you when you came in?
I was doing the recruiting.
Oh, Bill, huh? Oh, I forgot you got a little bit of experience, so you already know how that go. Why do you think the Nation of Islam kind of dying down in numbers?
Because when more science came along, it gave them a different perspective. And a lot of brothers started to realize the fact when they started saying that they wasn't black, they wasn't colored, Ethiopian, Negro, they began to look into that. And it began to make sense to them. A lot of Muslims as well began to make a lot of sense to them. So they started migrating. They started getting in the study session, and then after that, they become members. And they just died down.
Me personally, I think, when I was in the hole and stuff like that, time after time, they got a little Nation of Islam guy. They take little shots at us. Then I see them in the day room. They take a little shot every now and then. Is that because past beef, or why do you think they kind of do that to us?
Well, anytime you become the leader in the race, people always nibble at your heels. I don't care who you is. If he was leading, he wouldn't do it. By you being the leader in the race, he gonna nibble at your heels. It's that lower self, man. The lower self, it's got to live too. And the lower self, his job is to disrupt you, to keep you off balance and off center, to have you thinking and feeling certain ways. See, he got a job too. See, without a misunderstanding, there's no reason for understanding. See what I'm saying? So the lower self got a job too. It's functioning too, to tell you to do the opposite of what you should be doing. So when the people around you, that's what they doing. They throwing daggers. They trying to encourage your lower self to come to the light. See, they see the high, so now they want to try to dig in there and make your lower self so you can check him or whatever, come to the light so you can get some attention for it. But, that's what the whole thing be about. They the bottom dog now. See, when they was the top dog, it was another story. See? They brought people even outside to try to shut me down.
What?
Yeah. Sure did. Brought them from outside to try to set me down.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about the Great Split. As far as C. Kirby Bay, Edward Mealy Yield, right? So they went those different directions. Does it really matter which direction you went, or do you think we need to all come back together under nobody, just us Moors?
Well, let me put it like me. I never recognized or even thought about the split, because first of all, I feel we're in violation. We're practicing Ethiopian,
Facts, yeah.
and we're going through courts to do it. No, even though I know something got to be done.
Can you tell them what Ethiopian is for those who don't know? Can you tell them what that is?
Ethiopia is something divided.
Mm-hmm.
See, in being the Moorish Kingdom of America, we can't have 5 fractions. That's division. See, we supposed to be one Moorish Science Temple of America. See, and that's what we supposed to be practicing. But practicing Ethiopianism is just saying I encourage him to go that way and I encourage him to go. I just don't partake in it. I do what I'm supposed to do and keep moving. If one side that he want to move in this direction, praise Allah. You know, let's move. But I don't have time to sit around and weed in other people's back garden, try to worry about people's people's problems that don't pertain to me, that have nothing to do with me. Nothing I can do nothing about it, or yet at the same thing I want to know everything about it. You know, stuff like that. So I try to stay in my lane and be there for brothers on the spiritual note if I can, or if I can help them in some kind of way, I do that. But I don't try to get caught in none of the other stuff. I don't have no time to pick sides, choose this brother, that brother, all of them my brother. Exactly. If you do something wrong to me, I'm going to tell you right now you did it, blah, blah, blah. I ain't going to hold on to it. And we going to go on from there and keep going. But I ain't in the going contrary to what the prophet does say. He said, peace. And we practice love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. To practice it means I got to always continue to try to find a way to generate peace, even though the situation ain't right. Mm-hmm. You know, even if somebody coming at me sideways, I still got to take an effort to try to bring about some type of form of order and peace in the situation, because that's my job.
Exactly.
So I'm just following my job description. And that's where I try to look at things, and then I say to myself, how would Drew Ali handle this? Mm-hmm. You know, I'm going to handle it from where I think he would handle this. Then I'll be all right. But when I allow it to get into me and my ego stand up, I feel I'm just as strong as the next guy. Exactly. I feel I'm just as gangster as the next guy. See what I'm saying? But that ain't where I'm supposed to be at. So I practice to go the opposite direction. Not because I can't go this way, but that's not my mission. See?
So you let's just say you Grand Sheik of a temple. You got brothers in there rapping, cussing, talking about violence. Not in the temple, but like just the music they make. This is how they bring in their income. You got a problem with that?
I got a problem with the law being violated all the time. But one thing I do know though is I can't tell a person what to do on his time. You know, even though I can hold him accountable when it come time for him to get a benefit, or his minister papers, or his sheikhood, or some of that nature, I can say, well, he ain't ready. I can do that, but I can't tell him what to do. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? But if in the form that he want to get what he want got coming, then he ain't going to do the things that he doing. If he want it. See? Mm-hmm. But when the time come, when he pull up and ask for it, I'm going to tell him, bro, you've been acting a certain kind of way. I don't think you merit that.
Right.
See, that's where that goes.
I know Europeans can't claim a nationality because they already have to in the prophecy. In order to be a part and partial, you got to, claim nationality, so on and so forth. But what about Europeans in the body and helping with the movement? What you think about that?
In the body and helping with the movement.
Yeah, studying, because the prophet did say if the Europeans will be saved this time, or are the Europeans going to be saved this time? The prophet said yes, who love, true peace, freedom, and justice. Us, basically.
Where you say that?
In the oral statements and prophecies.
Okay, Mosi, that's the point I want to say. I can't confirm it. I'm not saying it ain't so. But when you say in the oral statement, the prophet, it say, Sister so-and-so said the prophet said. Mm-hmm. Brother so-and-so said the prophet said. See, I can't confirm that. Because I have no way, I can only say what you just said. I'm not saying I don't believe it. I'm just saying, but I can't confirm it. See, 'cause that's just like you sitting here now, you write up something RazorBey said. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I got no way of proving that. No. You said he said it. I'm not saying that he didn't say it. I'm just saying to you, I have no way of proving it. You asked me a question.
Yeah.
See, I have no way of proving it. I can no way of prove what Sister Brown here said, the prophet said. I can't, you know. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it ain't true. I'm just saying that I can't prove it. So things I can't prove, I stay away from. You know.
So to the question, do you think that they should come help us out?
Who?
The Europeans.
I think that it's our job to do what the prophet said. Let it be known by the government in which we live. See, right at this point, more far as I'm concerned, I feel we say it all day long. But documentary, I don't think we made it known for the government in which we live.
Mm-hmm.
You know, by document. See, because everybody in this country got a green card except us.
Right.
In order to be a citizen in this country, you got to have a green card. We ain't gotten there. So we don't reap them benefits from being on the census. They don't have on the census when you go for a job application, Moorish American or Asiatic. They didn't got that on there because we ain't on the census. But they got the Mexican, the Chinese, the Japanese, the European, and everybody else. Because we ain't on the census. Because we haven't let it be known by the government in which we live. We say it, but documentary, we haven't done it.
Okay, now excluding the Europeans, you feel like we need to start getting more other Asiatics into it, like Latins, Asians, Cambodians, so on and so forth?
Well, all of those are Asiatics.
Right.
Hittites, Canaanites, Amorites, all them are Asiatics. Mm-hmm. You know. So you got 7 continents, more, and they all start with A except one, and that's Europe. And you roped in. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all the rest of them, they Asian.
I know those, like, yeah.
You know.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm. What do you feel about polygamy? I believe the prophet, don't quote me on how he said it, but he said you can have more as you can have many wives as you can take care of. People want to know about that. Does every more agree with that or what?
I'm saying more. I'm gonna ask you again. Where you see that at?
Yeah, it was the Oral Statement Prophet.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
see, Mo, listen. I got to go. What the lesson tell me? He say, become a faithful member. So take unto yourself a wife, a wife, and become a faithful member of society. He didn't say take unto yourself wives. That's in your Quran.
He had 2 though, right?
Huh?
He had 2.
That's what people say he had 2.
Oh.
Now he had. Sister C. Price Bay was his secretary, and Sister Pearl Ali was his wife. And she was also a secretary too. Now, that's what people say that Sister C. Price Bay and him was dating or whatever, but he ain't had number one wife, Mo.
Yeah, I never wanted to say that, but I kind of question the Oral Statement of Prophecy too, because this is what other people say. It's third party.
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, I just can't see him saying that. Just let's say this here. Keep your wrongdoings out of the eyesight of the public.
Oh, yeah.
What prophet gonna tell you it's all right to go out there and do wrong, but just don't let nobody know? So you know you got to be misinterpreting that.
Facts. Yeah, some reincarnated brothers said that too. Yeah. That's true.
See? And what he actually really telling you is don't get up in the temple and tell you that your chairman is wrong or your grand sheik in the public meeting, because now you telling them all your business because they don't know.
Right.
Ain't nothing he telling you about go out and do nothing and then keep it out of the wrong eyes of the wrong to the public. He told me don't get up and make statements like that in the public because they don't know what's going on until you tell them.
Facts.